Let's get into Kate. So where's your character going right now this season? Because I just love her calm demeanor. I love that she's very controlled, but there's a passion always bubbling under the edge, So where are we going with
Yeah.
Kate?
Well, I'm glad that is received. Whenever I'm doing my work as an artist, I put my intentions into it, and then I like to allow the audience to receive it however they will. And also, it's also sometimes a wonderful feeling to have someone like you receive it in the way that I intended, which is exactly that, which is that she is calm, cool and collected, but there's always something underneath that's always waiting to bubble over the edge. I'm glad that comes across.
Yeah.
But so basically, as you can see, she's back on Team Chuck, which one, as an actor, I'm very excited about, because Paul Giamatti is probably one of my favorite human beings on the planet. Like, just one of my absolute favorite human beings, one of my favorite actors to work with. And we do kind of have this fun chemistry both on and off set as friends and as coworkers. And so I think that lends itself to the journey between Kate and Chuck. And also I think that really is her zone, working with Chuck. I think that there is this plot that has been building between the two of them, which, with Chuck, it's like, everybody's always against Chuck. Like, everyone's always coming to Chuck. He's always doing something that kind of warrants that. Now, there's something about the connection with Kate where, in a weird way, Kate is kind of like the only character that kind of sees him, and even though she checks him, she kind of accepts him for exactly who he is, and she kind of utilizes that in the way that she needs to. So there is kind of this transparency between the two of them as characters. Also, because they come from similar backgrounds, in terms of, he comes from this kind of a family, she also comes from this kind of, they've kind of had their foot in the door from when they were younger, and they both know that about each other, and so there's an acceptance and an acknowledgement and a mirroring there. But I do think that what happens with this season, which I'm always interested as an actor to play and to find, is that Kate Sacker, if you watch the first episode of season 1, and even just season 1 in general, she came into that office with an entirely different idea of how this was going to go down, because she did come in as a moral compass. She did come in like, I'm going to set this right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm playing the clean road. That's what I'm going to do. So what I try to track throughout the journey of Kate Sacker is that has never changed. However, her experience as to how she's going to get there is often being challenged. So I think in this season, you are really seeing, as you've kind of seen in the past seasons before, but even more so this season, you are going to see her faced with some decisions that she has to make that in the immediate reality are like kind of rough decisions, and like kind of might be a little bit of a dirty decision. And so I'm always wanting to play with the understanding of like, but is this something that she believes she's doing so that she can get to the point and the place and the status where she can actually do what it is that she's here to do? And that, I think, is a
Wow.
real challenge.